It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day one in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? It's Manchester City. They face Paris Saint-Germain, and it's coming up live here on EA TV. Rain, rain, go away. I'm sure the fans are saying to themselves it has been raining for most of the day here at the home of Manchester City. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day one action. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day one in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? It's Manchester City. They face Paris Saint-Germain, and it's coming up live here on EA TV. Good evening and welcome. There's so much to be enthused about going into tonight's contest here at the home of Manchester City. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you tonight is live Champions League group stage match day one action. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Crossing into the middle. A deft clearance. Read it superbly to take back possession. Messi. Well, they might be onto something. And Ronaldo just needs to remain level-headed.
Derek, he's got to tuck this away.
And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Neymar. Here's Ronaldo. Neymar. Sergio Ramos. Neymar. And what a magical save it was! The delivery from Neymar. A decisive clearance it was. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And Sterling has it. Oh, what's he gone and done? Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. And he's made headway. Can he convert? And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
So 2-0 now.
Lionel Messi.
Ramos. Well, he's got past his man. A real opening now. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
This is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Excellent ball over the top. Oh, right in the nick of time. A super tackle, and they've won possession. A glorious chance. Terrific piece of anticipation. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. In with a chance. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Can he play it in? Oh, that's a really good run. Perfect challenge. Sergio Ramos. Now Neymar. Smuggled away. And he read it superbly. Ramos. A City free kick forthcoming. And he's in. Big chance it is. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end. But you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off. And that's exactly what he did.
Lopsided contest, 4-0. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Sergio Ramos. And he might be through here. And the keeper will happily collect that one. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And a chance for him on the flank. Aim towards Ronaldo at the back post. Oh, magnificent reaction. Wasteful from City. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League groups.
Oh, he's through on goal here, Derek.
And touched onto the frame of the goal. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, as you can see, he's so alive to the rebound. He's first to react and then he gets his reward. It's a good goal.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And Neymar. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. He's going forward well here. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Vinicius Junior. Well, it might still work out for them. And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery. Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will. And while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here's the replay, and when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward. And he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
Defending. Kyle Walker under pressure here. Now he must favour the cross. Can he do it? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Ronaldo. Chance to finish. He's foiled them on his own.
This is a message for Andy Tottenham.
The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Ronaldo is at the far post. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. And he's taken it away. Firing it in. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Neymar. And he's broken free. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. And Manchester City going to the bench. A double substitution here. And winning it back. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here's the replay. And when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward. And he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
Some referees might have reached for the yellow card, but not this one.
Yeah, another foul, and he will get a yellow card, that's for sure.
A City free kick forthcoming. Well, straight into the meat, gets his glove on it. Gundogan. It's there for him. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
Number 7, Raheem Sterling.
Cristiano Ronaldo. A very good tackle. It might be on for them. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Just straying offside. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Ball's gone. Oh, he's given it away. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European... And Neymar... When the draw was made for this round of the competition, it was this match that captured everyone's attention. Arguably, two of the favourites to go all the way. It's going to be fascinating. It's PSG They take on Leipzig, and it's live on EA TV. A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And group stage fare on the menu tonight in the UEFA Champions League. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, these were very good in their opening games. Both look to be in top form. This should be a great game today.
Getting in there to take it away. And let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig. Peter Gulácsi is the goalkeeper of choice. Emil Forsberg starts alongside Kevin Campbell in central midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time around?
What a prolific performance it was last time out. It was one of the best goal-scoring performances I've seen. Not just the finishing, but his all-round game.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
And the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Leipzig following that concession? There needs to be. Oh, good play this. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Oh, big opportunity. And Neymar. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Danilo Pereira. Now with Messi. PSG looking dangerous. Ramos. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Ronaldo. Neymar. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And he takes it away. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Bit wasteful from Leipzig. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, options at the back post here. And never in any doubt from the keeper. And he did what he had to do defensively. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Messi. No problems for the keeper. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
Well, he's just got to be more patient there. He's gone too early.
Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. Ronaldo lost it. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And danger still. On a time for composure on the ball. It's Neymar. The net is staring him in the face. Oh, and a wonderful stop. But now we find out it was offside. Relentless high pressing. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
So 2-0 now. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, they could run onto it here. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, you've got to say Neymar has been at his sublime best up to now, Stuart. But did we expect anything less?
Yeah, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? He looks such a threat every time he gets the ball. And, of course, he scored a very good goal.
Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And that is that for the first half here. Well, back in business here as we reflect on what was a joyous performance in the first half from PSG. Neymar. That's how to rob them of possession. Neymar. Messi. And possession given away. And there the attack ends for now. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Yes, he's played well, hasn't he? Obviously took his goal well, but his overall performance has been impressive too. Hopefully he and the rest of the team can maintain that level into the second half.
Well, offside anyway, albeit a tight one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sergio Ramos. Not messing around with that clearance. Ramos. Now Neymar. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And that is defending of the highest order. Neymar! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Over it comes. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Messi. And smart defending. Could be a chance to break here. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV Live. It's RB Leipzig facing Manchester City.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy. Well, as the stats confirm, PSG have had the lion's share of possession and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect goalkeepers to save everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good strike, he should do better.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Foul there, free kick awarded. And they know they need to stop him, but really sticking to their task defensively. Dani Olmo, and beating the defender, but a good piece of tidying up. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it petered out. And into the last 20 minutes. A real opening now. Surely. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Really closing him down. Well, they have the ball once more. They've got it now, what can they do? Messi. Has eyes for goal. What a block. Marvellous anticipation. And he's lost custody of the ball here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. Well, he likes to run at them. Really bright-looking attack. Chance here. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, that's the end of that for now. That's very effective, good high pressing. And Neymar. Well, what a stop that was. So a personnel change then.
Le numéro 44, Kevin Campbell. Remplacé par le numéro 18, Christopher Guti.
He's driven in the corner. Well, no problems defensively. Messi. And the keeper showing tremendous command. And he's fired over the corner. Just wanted to get it out of there. Well, fantastic reflex action. A very good tackle. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans around the world. Your assessment?
Well, it's 2 from 2, and they're in the driving seat now.
You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on this match. 2 of the very best in Europe, and it has pride of place on the fixture list. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Champions League, this group stage contest. It is Club Brugge against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, I can't wait for this one, Derek. We've got a crackling atmosphere, 2 good teams and a perfect pitch. Let's hope...
It might be. It's still alive. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Shielding the ball superbly. Could be. Well, flinging himself at it. It's Neymar's corner. Smuggled away. Body in the way. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Disappointing pass. Messi. Takes the shot. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Can they forge ahead? Still a chance. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Fired in by Neymar. Struggling to get it away. He's lost it. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Messi! In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
And so, back playing again, PSG with the lead. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? And it might be. Not out of the woods yet. Well, threat over for now.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they certainly haven't been at their best today.
Well, offside, unfortunately. promising sequence, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, not giving him any breathing room. And that's an important intervention. Messi. Oh, great attacking play. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And what a good finish this is. He just guides that beyond the keeper. A very tidy goal.
So 2-0 now. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Spot on with that tackle.
Well, PSG have controlled most of the possession, as you can see.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Opportunity. No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. Ronaldo. Well, he really read that brilliantly. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. It did look on for them, but not to be. Could be. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
So the action continues. It's been all PSG so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Kimpembe. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Options in the centre. Well, an audacious effort. Not every player would try that type of thing. Former. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Well, foul play, says the referee. Dost. Very quick thinking there. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Oh, what an opportunity. And keeping it out. Let's see about the delivery. And the whistle is sounded. Well, the ball is rolling again, and no getting away from it. PSG very much bossing it in the first 45. Van Aken. And Neymar. Ronaldo, might be a chance here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. An effective challenge. Manaken. Well, the ball lost here. Neymar. That's how to rob them of possession. Oh, big opportunity. And up for grabs off the keeper. And Neymar. Terrific block. Oh, good-looking run. Neymar. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Went in strongly, decisively. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, you won't get tired of watching this. The improvisation, the skill, and the end product. What a goal that is.
But it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And Neymar. Oh, in with a chance. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Playing it in. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Messi in the vicinity. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
He's using his strength to good effect. Possession one. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And he's broken free. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Ramos. Well, they know they need to stop him. But quick thinking defensively. Opportunity it is. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. A real defensive commitment there. They might be able to get in now. And saved by the keeper. Substitution time it is. Fired in by Neymar. Well, the marking was tight. The header off target in the end. Well, as we approach full-time, Paris Saint-Germain absolutely coasting to victory, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Did well to win the ball back. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Noah Lang. Good-looking sequence. Very quick thinking there. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Offside by a fraction. Nice switch of play. Wonderful tackle. Messi. And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans around the world. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Real chance. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again. Well, here's the equation. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will see them reach the knockout stages. Here on EA TV. Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And what's there for PSG to reach out and grab is a place in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Club Brugge.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a good game because PSG have played some great football so far. More of the same today, and they will be going through to the knockout stages.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, if the players at the side of the diamond don't tuck in when they lose possession and the number 10 doesn't recover, the holding midfield player could be in for a really difficult game today.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. And they could really get at the opposition, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. A really sumptuous ball. And Neymar is in here. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And over comes the corner. And still an opportunity. Was an important piece of defending. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Unable to keep the ball. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, no surprise to see him go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Being pressed hard, having real chance. And up for grabs off the keeper. Oh, blocked it! And a strong tackle. It should be. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here's the replay, and when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward, and he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
Well, a second goal for them here. Ronaldo, opportunity it is. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the action continues. It's been all PSG so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. And he might be through here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Really getting stuck in. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Former, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Defenders need to cover. And a close offside decision as they were threatening. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Dost. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. And he was in the right place to intercept. Offside the decision. Spot on with that tackle. Ronaldo. Textbook defending inside the box. Ronaldo. Body on the line. Opportunity. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Careless in possession. And players waiting in the centre. Now sliding in field. And touched onto the frame of the goal. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Poor pass under no real pressure. A really sumptuous ball. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And will it be Sergio Ramos? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
And there it is, the half-time whistle, and the main thing is they're currently on course to book their place. Underway in the second half, and after such a lopsided first 45 minutes, is it possible to think they could turn this around? And just receiving news of a goal at the Etihad. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
And it's the second goal for Manchester City. They're ahead by 2 now with 45 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. In with a chance. And beyond the last defender, offside. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Unable to keep the ball that time. Ramos. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. And you need your defender to take charge. And given away. This is looking threatening. Is it going to be? And just failing to bend the run enough. And the flag has been raised.
Well, let's have another look at this. And these are fine margins, aren't they? But he's offside and the officials have got this spot on.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. And into the last 30 minutes now. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. He could pick out a teammate. Can he convert? And a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Well, those stats tell you...
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Oh, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And he's broken free. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Sergio Ramos. Well, it could be on for him here. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here we can see it again, and the passing and movement is a joy to watch. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in with a chance. Oh, and couldn't convert. And good pressure high up the pitch. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Ronaldo at the ready. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, they couldn't keep it. And a strong tackle. Couldn't hang on to it again. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And going short with it. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Messi. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And breaking at pace with menace. And Neymar. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. He made it look simple, really. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Really good high press. Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised. And the fine tackle. And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here. And they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they booked up... And it's fallen for Ronaldo. The ticket is already stamped for the knockout phase, but can they claim top spot and perhaps a favourable draw? It's coming up on EA TV. Good evening, everyone. Plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And very excited to be bringing you this group stage game from the UEFA Champions League. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. No foul. Well, it could be on for him here. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Under real pressure here. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here's the replay, and when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward, and he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Oh, the threat is there. A very timely interception. Well, after the turn of events last time out, the home side know full well they're guaranteed a safe passage into the knockout stages.
Well, they've qualified, which is great, but they'll still want to put in another good performance today, especially in front of these fans.
Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Will he find the net? Able to skip past his man. And struggling to get the shot off. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Leipzig. They're the first on the score sheet here with 15 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Good pressure high up the pitch. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Cleared away. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Under pressure here. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Chance here. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
Well, a second goal for them here. It was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Committed challenge. In position. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. We're really closing him down here. Pressing high to win the ball. Excellent defending. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Ronaldo feeds it. And Messi with the goal. It's always strange when he doesn't get on target.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Gundogan. Nicely timed tackle. An unforced error, you've got to say. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet, but really sticking to their task defensively. Can they hit on the break? And giving the ball away. Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. And saved by the keeper.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have...
And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Regained possession. Doing well and getting forward here. Gundogan. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Can he put it away? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
And there goes the whistle for half-time. And so the second half commences here. And it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Neymar. Now with Messi. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Oh, big chance. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Who can he pick out? No nonsense clearance. Poor pass. Can he finish this? No goal. It won't count. The flag was raised.
Well, he did finish it well, but I think everybody knew he was offside there.
Pressing really high. Well, let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain against RB Leipzig.
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. On to Ronaldo. Well, nicely cut out. And into the last 30 minutes now. Messi. And here he is, Lionel Messi. Ederson in goal, made it look easy. And over comes the corner. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Opportunity here. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. Corner kick played in. Well, they survived the attack. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Body in the way. Gundogan. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Simple catch, really. Not much time to make up his mind. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Rodri. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Neymar. Ronaldo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Pressing high to win the ball. Ederson, wonderful goalkeeping. And Neymar. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. A change in the offing for City. Delivering it. Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. Well, in the closing phase here, and PSG excelling, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Over it comes. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
If there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And so into the final 5 minutes. Possession lost, intercepted. Good tackle taken away. Really nice ball. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. A very good tackle. Vinicius Junior. And attempting the through ball. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
There goes the final whistle. And it doesn't get much better than this for them, Stuart, in the group stage. Top spot is theirs.
Well, over the course of this group, they've been the best team.
Under pressure here. He's accustomed to this. All eyes on Cristiano Ronaldo in the warm-up. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position. And alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It's RB Leipzig against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, this has the makings of a very good game. Great atmosphere, some top-class players and a perfect pitch. I'm excited by this one.
He's in with a chance. Far from a good pass. Neymar. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Vinicius Junior. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as the replay shows, it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
And so, back playing again, PSG with the lead. Well, they've given him too much space, but they took care of the situation defensively. Ronaldo. Vinicius. Vinicius! Oh, a superb save. The delivery from Neymar. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Messi. Ball is loose. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, that save has kept him in this game.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. Splendid defending. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Can they extend their lead? And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here's the replay, and he just strikes the ball down the middle. The goalkeeper gets out of the way. It's a really good penalty and no danger. The goalkeeper's going to save that.
So 2-0 now. Cristiano Ronaldo. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Sergio Ramos. Neymar. Hakimi. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time around?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record. Well, PSG have controlled most of the possession, as you can see, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Very difficult challenge to perform, but he succeeded. Oh, managing to beat... And in with a real chance. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Won it back. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Might be able to set up the chance, but mistimed his run.
Well, he's got the timing all wrong there. He just needs to bide his time.
Forsberg. An alert intervention. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Good tackle. Neymar. Crossing possibilities. And that is how to win the ball back from your opponent. It's going to be Neymar. And he read it really well. Fine save. It's Neymar's corner. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And the ball is rolling again. Leipzig have left themselves with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Can they respond? Kimpembe. Now with Hakimi. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. That's fine play to keep control of the ball. And a strong tackle. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Is this the moment? Still a chance. He succeeds in clearing it. No, not great defending. And it might be. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
When you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Bit wasteful from Leipzig. 20 minutes to go then. He's in behind. Sends it back. Well, what a stop that was. Smuggled away. Neymar. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Fired in by Neymar. Well, as a defender, that will suit you down to the ground. There to take it away. He made it look simple, really. Messi. It's come off the keeper. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, here's the replay, and this is what you're always told as a kid. Go for the far post, make it difficult for the keeper, and then hope your teammate is ready for any rebound. He does exactly that, and they get their reward. What a good goal that was.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Into the final 20 minutes. Poulsen. Andre Silva. Nkunku. And Leipzig unable to retain possession. A really sumptuous ball. Now he's got to stay calm. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And he's taken it away. moments.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
He's unable to keep the ball. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And there it is, a chance. The timing was perfect. It had to be. In with a chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Couldn't keep it. Well, racing past his man. It's Neymar! Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
The delivery from Neymar. And clears the danger. And a chance here. Hakimi! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. It's Neymar's corner. Well cleared away. Counter-attacking, very much an option. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. An authoritative challenge. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. And the referee says that is all for today. So Neymar hits the headline. Oh, managing to beat, and in with a real chance. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Two genuine heavyweights of European football, both with the potential to go all the way. It's difficult to pick a winner here. It's PSG, they take on Villarreal, and it's next on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a delightful part of Spain. We're here by the Mediterranean at the Estadio de la Ceramica. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the first leg of this UEFA Champions League round of 16 tie. It's Villarreal against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, when you look at the players out there, PSG have so many top-class performers. If they play well today, this should be a comfortable victory for them.
Opportunity it is. And it's there for him. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then from there, the keeper has little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end.
1-0 then. A real opening now. Ball is loose. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Not giving him a moment's peace. Real chance. And how about that for a save? The high press was on, and the chance is on. And Messi with the goal. It's always strange when he doesn't get on target. Second goal for them here. And PSG pushing forward with options available. A deft clearance. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. The press was on and it worked. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time around?
Well, the stats don't lie, do they? He's been in terrific form, scoring goals almost at will.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But really, the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
So the action continues. It's been all PSG so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. In behind for him to chase. Well, not to be. He had moved into an illegal position.
Well, it's great that he wants to run in behind, but he has to get the timing right.
Well, a bad pass it was. Danilo Pereira. Really good interception. Well, it could be on for him here. And he read it superbly. Giving the ball away. Neymar. Defensive efficiency personified. Good pressure to win the ball back. And we saw the situation developing. Just straying offside. Gerard Moreno. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. But they took care of the situation defensively. Vinicius Junior. Oh, a lovely ball. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. And he's in. Getting in there to intercept. Messi. Oh, he's through here. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. This might be ideal for the counter. That's very effective, good high pressing. Well, beaten easily here. Won it back. Can they convert? And still danger here. Well, they can bring it out now. Well, the pass not finding its target. And Neymar, real chance. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
The first half here comes to an end. And they begin the second half in the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. And giving the ball away. Ramos. And now passing it through. And Neymar's lost the defenders. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Messi. And here he is, Lionel Messi. Splendid goalkeeping from Sergio Asenjo. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Excellent challenge. And he's made headway. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Not much time to make up his mind. Ronaldo wasteful in possession, not really like him. Neymar. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Time for a change then. That was a tremendous save after a wonderful free kick. Corner given to PSG. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Ronaldo. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
And Neymar. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever back heel. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
It's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Disappointing pass. Alcácer. Defensive efficiency personified. Can they get in behind them? And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Oh, big opportunity. And still danger here. But not to be. It is offside. And time for the change now. spot on with that tackle. Into the final 20 minutes. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early, and that's a waste of a great opportunity.
Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did.
Y vamos con una sustitución en el encuentro del PSG. A descansar la banda con el 30, Lionel Messi. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 18, Wijnaldum.
It's Neymar's corner. Well, off target in the end, and that'll be a goal kick.
Well, I think the defender just about did enough there, but that was a chance.
15 minutes left for play. Neymar. And he takes on the shot. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And over it comes. And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it petered out. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Well, they have the ball once more. Iborra. Possession given away, unfortunately. An incisive pass. Is it going to be? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And he might be through here. No, not the best challenge. Able to get a body in the way. Fired in by Neymar. Smuggled away. And Neymar. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Let's see about the delivery. Clears it away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Possession one. He's in with a chance. Surely. Oh, terrific save. And that's the end of the story for this match anyway. PSG with the advantage after 90 minutes. Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. And Neymar's lost the defenders. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. And Neymar. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Neymar. And he takes on the shot. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. An incisive pass. Is it going to be? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Je vous rappelle que les billets pour
The unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo. Top marksman in the Champions League. Can he add to his haul this evening? And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we're ready for the Champions League round of 16 second leg. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they face Villarreal.
Well, Derek, PSG showed their class in that first game. They dominated midfield, they passed the ball with great purpose, and they worked so hard to win back possession. I'm sure we'll see more of that today.
Well-timed tackle. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. And cuts inside. Well, they couldn't do anything with that particular cross. Ronaldo. Couldn't grab hold of it. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. The Villarreal starting 11. Sergio Asenjo is the man between the posts. Ruben Peña starts with Alberto Moreno in the wide defence.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
Really important tackle. And he's through here. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
The delivery from Neymar. Will it be? Foul there. Free kick awarded. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a good penalty, you have to say. Straight down the middle, keeper's committed, and all he can do is watch it sail in. Cool as you like.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Went in strongly, decisively. Brilliant piece of skill. Has a go. High echelon goalkeeping there. It's Neymar's corner. Well, it has come to nothing. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Can he put it in? Excellent block. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. An important interception. He's in here. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
Committed challenge. Ronaldo. Neymar ready. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. Messi. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. And a tidy challenge. They've given it away. Messi. Messi. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So 2-0 now. Neymar. And danger still. Well, threat averted. That is how to apply the pressure. And winning it back. Lo Celso. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Ronaldo. Real chance. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Going well. And blocked for now. And that is that for the first half here on the French. So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, big chance. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Hakimi. And Messi with teammates to play it to. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Can he take the chance? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Messi. Messi. Oh, great vision. Now, will they do it from here? Oh, foul play, says the referee. And time for the change now. Vinicius. Ronaldo. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Oh, what an opportunity. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward, and he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Showing a real will to win the ball. Ruben Peña. He would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. He's in with a chance. Can he find the net? He needed to get there and did, but still the possibility. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting, 6-0. Oh, a nice-looking pass. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from... In position. Oh, he saved it well.
Well, that was a top save. I can't believe that didn't go in.
Neymar. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Doesn't want to give it away here. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. And the penalty has been given here. Well, his name and number have been taken as well, Stuart.
And quite rightly so. It was a poor challenge. He was right to give a penalty to the referee, and he's right to give the yellow card.
Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, nothing untoward happened. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
And he's made headway. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
There's 10 minutes remaining here. And they have possession again. It's a perfect challenge. read it well. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Hakimi. Messi. Well, thumped clear. Vinicius. And a fine tackle. Messi. Chances on. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
He's in here. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
And now the referee has said that will be all. The final whistle is sounded, and the team to make it through in this tie, PSG.
Well, it was never in doubt, was it? That was a brilliant performance over the two legs. They looked dangerous in attack, dominated the midfield, and played with great intensity. They'll certainly be difficult to beat in this sort of form.
But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did.